eye view and see everything from a different angle, it is possible to make out. So, this habit you have to develop. Whatever habit you develop, that will make you an excellent man. Aristotle says, we are what we repeatedly do. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act but a habit. What is a habit? If you are doing anything excellently, it is understood that that is what you have been doing all these days. It can be any work. It may be cooking, it may be a teaching, it may be a surgery, it can be a diagnosis, or it can be telecasting. Whatever it is, if you have been doing, you will be the very skilled person in that particular regard. That is why I am very impressed by this Aristotle statement. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act but a habit. That is why immediately after hearing this, you have to see that you have to sow a thought, reap an action. If you start thinking, then there will be some action. If you sow an action, then you will be reaping a habit. If you reap a habit, then if you sow a habit, you will be reaping a character. If you sow a character, you will be reaping the destiny. The doors of the flourishing world will open up for you, provided you have a good habit of working, doing things. My dear students, you are going to appear for the competitive exam like CET, NEET or JEE, whatever it is. The learning method has got 6 cognitive steps. They are knowledge, understanding, application, analysis, synthesis and evaluation. These are the 6 cognitive steps in the process of study for everybody. When you are at a very lower level, it is a question of the knowledge only. When you go for the PUC level, it is a question of the understanding. In the CET, you will have questions on application level also. What concept you have understood, that has to be applied. So, immediately after reading the problem, you must understand which formula is to be applied and what concept is there. IIT, we have got one more step, that is analysis. A paragraph will be given. From the paragraph you are supposed to answer. There you must be capable of reading between the lines there. So, it is a analysis, okay, and synthesis and evaluation are a little higher step. They may not be asked for the time being. While answering the multiple choices as a practice, please remember, you got one answer. I generally used to tell our students, do you want answer or do you want as to why that particular answer is correct? Getting an answer is a mechanical business. The guides or the books may give you the answer, but you must know why other answers are wrong. And that is your Chinese adage there, do not give a fish a day, but teach him how to catch a fish. Do not give a fish a day, but teach him how to catch a fish. If you give a fish a day, if you don't give a fish a day, then he can't have the food. But if you catch him, teach him how to catch a fish, he can catch the fish for himself and then make a good living. Sir, one student seems to have told one psychiatrist, sir, when I start reading the book, I get a lot of sleep. I heard Gangadhar Bellare speaking over this. Is that which book? I am a chemistry teacher, so let me call it chemistry book. Chemistry book, when you started reading, sir, I get sleep. Then he said, you please give me that book, how much money you want? 5,000, 10, 15? Then the boy was stunned. Sir, why are you asking a question of the kind? See, there are many people who come and ask me, sir, I am not getting a good sleep at all. I can't get good sleep. What to do? If that is the case, I will give your book to him. Once he starts reading, he will have a good sleep. So, please give me that book. I think what I wish I communicate, what I wanted to communicate must have been communicated now. So, it is not a question of a book causing you sleep. You yourself are sleep worthy. You are getting a sleep because you are not interested in it. Come on, you see a movie. Even the nowadays some movies also you can get sleep. That is a different issue. If you really see a good movie, you won't get sleep. If you are doing a work which of your choice, will you get a sleep? No. There are many things of the kind. You may not get sleep at all while doing it. Why it is so? Reading taxes your mind. Working taxes your mind. That is why you people are reluctant to work or read. If you start doing all that, it takes a lot of taxing will be there. You have to think over, you have to ponder, you have to remember, you have to work out. It demands a lot of your time. Come on, sit for 3 hours doing nothing. Can you? Very difficult. Sit 3 hours for writing the answer to the question and you know all the answers. Can you make out that you have spent 3 hours? No, you won't feel it. Huh? 3 hours spent now? A good movie also like that. When we were young, we used to go to the movies and enjoy. Longer the movie, we would have been happier. I remember one movie which, I forgot the name now. It was running over 4 hours. All the 4 hours we spent so nicely. But 4 hours sitting and reading a subject may not be possible. It is not possible, it is not worth also. Read only for half an hour, have a small break, think over it, and then re-enter to the topic. That is the best way to learn also. Come on, I am giving you 86,400 rupees and ask you to spend on good causes only, for good purposes, within a day. Can you? Can you means the tone is understood. You can't that easily. Within a day you have to spend 86,400 rupees. Even if you are able to do it for a day or two or a week, you cannot continue forever. My dear students, 86,400 seconds are there for a day. You are wasting much of your time doing nothing. If you are really engaged, then that is really a success mantra. There is no doubt in at all. People are asking, sir, which course is better? And which branch is better? There are thousands of courses. Say you can join for engineering, you can join for medical, you can join for banking, you can join for this other literature and other things. You can become a HR person. There are many branches in which you can learn. Which course is better? Which branch is better? Which branch is better? Which course is better? The answer is like this. Say there are 2 doctors in your place. One is having a roaring practice. You have to wait for 2 or 3 hours in a queue and wait for your turn. Other doctor is simply sitting. There is a lot of time with him. You can go at any moment and come out to get the medicine. Whom do you really prefer and why? You need not give me the answer now. You know the answer very well. See, only the best survives in this world. Only the best will survive in this world. And if you are the best in anything, then you really marvel in the subject. So, which course is good? The answer to this question is, I can put it the other way around. I read about a particular fellow very recently called Shivam Vasishtha. This boy at the age of 19 started learning hacking. He started learning hacking. When he learned hacking, I know, hope you know, this is the word which is being used very widely nowadays. Cyber crime also is detected by this hacking. Hacking is very much required. Which kind of hacking? Ethical hacking is required to solve it out. This Shivam Vasishtha started ethical hacking at the age of 19. At the age of 20, he was a success and he earned 1.25 lakhs of dollars. And Apple and other industries of the kind, software industries, they conduct this bug bounty. Bounty means a large sum, finding the bug, technical errors, software errors. from 1 lakh to 10 lakh dollars they are going to give, and there is good competition. And once again, while coming from my home, I was told by sitting at home only one can earn nowadays without having a job, particular job of any company. It's also possible. See, it all depends upon your extra effort. That boy, he has written in his one statement he has given, on the day he was able to hack something very important one, he did not sleep the whole day. He was so happy that he has achieved it. So that kind of pleasure I wish you people have.